Welcome to Epic Mint Leaves, your channel for delicious whole food plant-based recipes. Today we want to bake the best vegan burger buns because they taste super delicious, are high in natural plant-based protein and are easy to make. Beans are the main ingredient in our burger buns recipe, and eating beans is associated with a myriad of health benefits. But you won't believe how good our buns taste until you try them. They are so mind-blowing good. Before we get started, please subscribe to our channel because your subscription helps us to create more awesome recipes for you. First we need our main ingredient, about 1 can of butter beans, drained of course. That's 8 ounces or 230 grams of cooked butter beans. You can also use any kind of white beans, but butter beans create an awesome buttery flavor in this recipe. Now let's add our beans into a blender or just use an immersion blender, along with a quarter cup or 60 milliliters of water. Blend it until you get a super smooth consistency. Next we want to add our blended butter beans into a mixing bowl. And sprinkle 2½ teaspoons or 10 grams of active dry yeast over it. We also want to add 1/8 of a teaspoon or about 1 gram of salt. Then just mix everything until the yeast is pretty much dissolved. It's time to add 1 3/4 cups or 210 grams of wheat flour to our mix. I'm using a combination of 50% whole wheat flour and 50% all-purpose flour here. But you can also use 100% whole wheat flour or your preferred combination, of course. Stir the dough again until the flour is mixed well with the other ingredients. You may need to add a bit of extra water if the dough is too dry. We want to achieve a suitable wet consistency. In this case I'm adding about 3 tablespoons of water. Continue to mix your dough until it starts to stick together and it releases from the bowl. Then we want to knead the dough about 8 times with our hands. Basically I'm just folding the dough together, pressing it down again and repeating this process 8 times. Our dough has reached a good consistency, so we can form it into a ball. Now move the dough into a container or bowl that is big enough so that the dough can double in size. We want to cover the bowl with a tea towel or plastic wrap and place it in the fridge overnight. The slow fermentation of the dough creates a so much better taste. Okay, it's the next day now and the dough looks pretty good. My dough was about 18 hours in the fridge. We are gonna lightly flour our dough and a flat surface, so that we can place our dough onto it. And let's form it into a round shape like this. Next we want to divide the dough into 6 pieces to create 6 medium burger buns. If you want to create bigger buns, just divide it into 4 or 5 pieces. You can also form a loaf if you prefer a bread, but this dough is perfect for burger buns. We want to shape each piece of dough into a ball by folding and tucking, like making a drawstring bag. Place the dough balls on a piece of parchment paper. Let's also sprinkle some sesame seeds over the buns. If they don't stick to the dough, you can wet the dough a bit with your hands so they stick to it. Now we want to preheat the oven to 400 Fahrenheit or 200 Celsius, cover the buns with a tea towel and let them rise again for about 1 hour. Then place the buns on a hot baking tray with the parchment paper in between and leave them in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes or until the buns are a bit golden. It's time to take them out of the oven. Let them cool a bit and you can enjoy them right away or on the next day. They taste absolutely amazing fresh, but once baked and cooled you can also freeze them. And when to enjoy them again, place the frozen buns directly on the oven rack in a preheated oven at 325 Fahrenheit or 160 Celsius for about 10 minutes. Are you looking for an awesome burger for your burger buns? Check out our delicious plant-based burger recipe. I leave you a link in the description where you can also find the ingredients of our burger buns. I hope you enjoyed our burger bun recipe video. If you did, feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It means a lot when you do. Thanks for watching and enjoy our other whole food plant-based recipe videos.